فيديو جديد، الحلقة الرابعة من هوجورتس ليجاسي، واستكمال اللي حصل بيني وبين سيباستيان والسر اللي اكتشفته من الكتاب اللي لقيته تحت في البيزمنت. من مكان ما وقفنا نرجع نكمل مرة تانية، وهطلع دلوقتي على بروفيسور فيج وابلغه الحاجة اللي انا شفتها تحت. اوكي، مين اللي معايا ده؟
Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox?
Revelio.
It's inconceivable. It's... Fig. A visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
انت لسه واخد بالي ولا ايه؟ ده انا هنا من بدري.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
خير يا بروفيسور. لا
Oh dear.
ما تقولش.
Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive, Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
هتقول لهم ايه؟
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
تمام.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
تمام. الموضوع بيزيد صعوبة يا رجالة. هيروح دلوقتي هو لوزارة السحر ويتناقش في قصة موت الراجل اللي كان موجود معانا في الحلقة الأولى. ربنا يستر. في حد هنا كان محتاج مساعدة. استنى كده. حاسس إن في حاجة. ريفاليو. مفيش. أوكي، في بريد جالي.
Dueling metal and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed ones. Also, the training dummy is still available.
في صندوق هنا.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
لا احنا نروح لناتي الأول بقى. ناتي شكل عندها حوار. صف علم الأعشاب. تقريبا هقابلها برا القلعة. لقد أرسلت ناتي إلتاو رسالة بريدية بالبومة تتطلب مقابلتها في هوكسفيلد السفلى قرية. أوكي، عايزاني أروح على القرية. طب أنا عندي حصة في فصل الأعشاب. وات؟ هذه خريطة المرتفعات. إن أغلب الخريطة مغطى بالضباب ما يعوق الرؤية. القرى هي مجتمعات صغيرة في مختلف أرجاء العالم. هذه هي قرية هوكسفيلد السفلى. يمكن أن توجد في القرية فرص جديدة للبائعين ولهاب فلو والمهام الجانبية وكذلك المقتنيات. اوكي، أثناء الاستكشاف ستتم إزالة الضباب واكتشاف المزيد من الأماكن في الخريطة والكشف عن فرص جديدة مثل القرى والسراديب.
have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
أوكي بروفيسور هيكت، عندي مهمات كتير قوي. خلونا نحضر فصل الأعشاب الأول. عيش حياة الطلبة حتى عودة الأستاذ فيغ. ماشي، عندنا فتاة وغادو دي اللي هي ناتي، صف علم الأعشاب، واجب الأستاذة هيكت، والعصا السحرية المتقاطعة، الجولة التانية، تدريب الخلط بين التعويذ. خلونا نروح على فصل الأعشاب الأول أهو، نتعلم نعمل ازاي هيل بدل ما احنا في الفايتات هنيجي في مرة ونكتشف ان معناش أي حاجة نشربها. ريفاليا. اوه بصوا فصل الأعشاب. هنتصدم دلوقتي. بص المنظر. اكتشفت اللعب في الوحل. حلو، نقدر نعمل فصل ترافل على هنا.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
مساء الخير.
Oh, hello.
ازيك؟
Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
هم عارفيني.
We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
عارف طبعا، عارف.
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
اسحب. يا نهار ازرق.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and pack out the soil.
يا نهار ازرق. طبعا ريبيريو بقى على السقف اللي اتكسر ده.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
انت عارف.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
لطيفة
Now,
المس.
for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
اوكي.
Let's see.
ده فيها زراعة رجالة.
Star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld.
معايا ريحان الأرض. وقت النمو 10 دقايق. حجم النبات نبات صغير. ستصبح جاهزة خلال 9 دقايق 56 ثانية. اوكي.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your destiny will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
تعيش.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages.
طب ما يلا طب شد شوي.
Against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well.
Here we are.
ده بيراقبني بقى.
Home of the Chinese. Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it. And they'll do the rest.
ماشي. انا لميت الحاجات. اعمل ايه؟ يجب الضغط باستمرار على تاب، ويجب الضغط على لفتح عجلة الادوات وتعيين الملفوف السين المفترس، ثم يجب الضغط على تاب لاستخدام الادوات التي تم تعيينها. اوكي. الواضح كده ان انا سوري ما اقصدش. يا نهار ازرق. ده حلوة في الفايت قوي دي.
Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the
ممكن تضربنا انا؟
but they left her honking daffodils in
شكله عامل ازاي؟
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
كنت أتخيل ذلك بالفعل.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
يلا بينا.
Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
النباتات اللي هنا دي كلها يا رجاله. في حاجة تانية ممكن تتلم؟ مفيش. ماشي. يلا يلا على الفصل، يلا بسرعة. من هنا.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves,
Mrs. Garlic.
I shall end our lesson here.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
اوكي متقلقيش انا اجيلك كتير. ما علينا. لسه 5 دقايق. بصوا مين جاب ليفل 7 يا شباب. انا. طيب خلونا نتحرك على المهمة اللي بعديها. المهمات فين؟ المهام. التحديات. صفحات الدليل دي اللي هي الستوري بتاعت اللعبة. تمام. دي المهام. قتال، استكشاف، غرفة متطلبات. يعني في 3 حاجات، 3 اقسام احنا لسه ما حطيناش ايدينا فيهم. ايه المهام اللي موجودة بقى؟ انت بتقولي كان عندك معلومات مهمة على الراجل اللي كان عايز يقفشني، مش فاكر كان اسمه روكوود تقريبا. خلونا نتحرك عليها ونشوف هتقول لنا ايه. هي اصلا موجوده بره هوجورتس، فاحنا هنحتاج ان احنا نطلع بره المدرسه خالص، عشان تقريبا هي مش عايز تتكلم معايا عن اللي حصل جوه المدرسه. ايه ده؟ انتوا عارفين يا جدعان البيت ده بتاع مين؟ عارفين ده بيت مين؟ انا مش هتكلم، مش هقول هو بيت مين. اللي عارفين بس هم اللي هيكتبوا في الكومنتات. اللي يعرف ده بيت مين يكتب لي في الكومنت تحت. ناتي.
It is good to see you, my friend.
خير، قولي لي في اخبار
Hello,
حلوه
Natty.
ارجوك.
How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
اثق فيها واحكي لها ولا ايه؟ ما اقدرش اقول لك يا ناتي، انا اسف.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
طب انت عايزه ايه طيب؟
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
خلي بالك من نفسك.
Be on your guard.
Revelio.
My young friend.
في حاجة. ايه ده؟
What's going on here?
هو في ايه؟ ما علينا، وريني بس في صناديق هنا. في صناديق كتير، بس انا ما اقدرش ادخل. ايه في المستوى واحد دي؟ عايزين نشوف القصة دي. مساعدة الغريبة.
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
اوه ده صندوق ده ولا متهيألي؟
Revelio.
في صندوق هنا. ايه ده في ايه؟
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
اوكي سيبيهم لي
Leave her
بقى.
alone.
سيبيهم لي.
You come to the wrong place, child.
اكيو. لافيوسا. انت كويسة يا حاجة؟ اوه ايه ده؟
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
عندنا مشاكل كتير. تم إضافة نوع عدو جديد في قسم المقتنيات من الدليل الميداني. يمكن تعلم بعض المعلومات المهمة عن الأعداء مثل نقاط ضعفهم أمام تعويضات معينة. اوكي.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
I'm not going anywhere with you. Incendio.
كله تمام.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
خريطة هوجورتس فين؟ في حال رؤية هذه الأيقونة في موقع فإن تمرير المؤشر فوقها يكشف عن أيقونات خفية ربما تكون موجودة في نفس الموقع. interesting. like what؟ خلونا نرجع لخريطة هوجورتس. عودة مرة تانية لهوجورتس ونرجع نكمل الميشن بتاعتنا وهي حضور صف الجرعات السحرية. اتمنى اكيو تعمل ايه هنا؟ ليفل 8 ده ولا ايه؟ خطوات قليلة على ليفل 8. مساء الخير. اوه
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
طب ما تقول لنا نبدأ ازاي يا مرياسة؟ هو سايبنا للكتب.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
هو ايه تكسير؟ اوكي الف
Please be
بالماوس.
meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
اوكي نايس. بوينت تو جريفندور بقى. انا خلصت الواجب بتاعي، تعالى بص.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients.
Okay.
Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
لا مهارة يا باشا ما تقلقش.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
قال كده.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
عارفك أول واحد شفته في المدرسة.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
ماشي هجيب لك الريش.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
مش عارف حاسك رامز جلال في نفسك كده وتبهدلنا الدنيا جوه.
Remember.
ماشي البيض الأفاعي ده صندوق. مذكرة بتاريخ 31 ديسمبر 75 من المكتب الخاص بمسؤولي إنفاذ القانون متجر التحف القديمة بورجين ويوركس. كان لدى متجر بورجين قدر متزايد من النشاط خارج ساعات العمل العادية الخاصة بالمتاجر، لا سيما في الساعات الأولى من الليل مع إجراء عمليات تسليم مشبوهة من المدخل الخلفي للمتجر. أوكي. ونظرا لما نعرفه عن سمعة المتجر فإننا نضيف المزيد من مسؤولي إنفاذ القانون للانضمام إلى أولئك الذين كانوا يراقبون المتجر بالفعل. أنت من بين الأشخاص الجدد المضافين لهذه المهمة، وستتم إضافة المزيد من التعليمات تباعا. أوكي، شكله بيراقب محل. دي الريشة. في حاجة تانية ناقصة؟ ريفاليو. كل حاجة تمام؟ يلا بينا. بقول لك ايه؟ لا مش انت، خلاص. خد يا اسطى الريشة بتاعتك.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Juris potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
مش مطمن لك ياض، شكلك هتعمل مصيبة وهتلبسنا في حيط في الآخر. ماشي، هنعمل جرعة من دي. عايزين عصير. نعمل واحدة من دي. طيب 26 ثانية هتخلص. ماشي.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to.
Get it!
Oh!
Dragon tongue! What happened?
Well done.
لاعب بيلعب. ده انت البروفيسور هينفخك.
Sorry, Professor.
طيب من الواضح ان احنا فشلنا في اننا نعمل الجرعة بتاعتنا. لسه عايزين عصير هوركلام. اوه لا لا لا، ثواني يا بروفيسور، بس ثواني بس، هتحكمش عليا بعد اذنك. اسمعني.
I brewed an Hogwarts potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
انا مش فاهم انت بتتكلم على ايه. انا اسف على اللي حصل.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
اوكي بروفيسور، سوري مرة تانية.
I think each of us has had enough excitement.
Revelio.
Class is dismissed.
انا بعد كده اقابلك في محطة مترو بقى. انتوا ايه ده؟ البروفيسورز كلهم خلقهم ضيق. انت منين؟
Fine job brewing your first Wiggenweld potion.
لا انت
There are many
هتعرفينيش.
potions yet to learn. This is going to be a busy year.
اوعدك ان السنة دي هتكون احلى
Sir
سنة.
Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
اوكي. الراجل ابو راس مقطوعة. اوه سير نيكولاس. انا ما خدتش بالي غير دلوقتي. نيكولاس؟ تفتكروا هو فعلا بتاع هاري بوتر اللي موجود في كل الاجزاء؟ اوه يا رب يبقى هو، هفرح قوي.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
بقول لك يا جارث، انت سببت لي مشاكل وكان هيتخصم بوينت من جريفندور. بعدين بقى انت شكلك بتاع مشاكل اصلا. هو
I wonder if you
wants to see me, sir.
Yes, Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington, at your service.
Nice to meet you, Sir Nicholas.
I know about the book you found and its missing pages. I may be able to help.
ايه ده؟
Follow me if you will. It's not too far.
انت عرفت منين بس؟
Wait, how do you know about the book? And that it's missing pages?
Word gets around amongst the ghosts.
هذه الساعات الرملية الكبيرة المزخرفة تحتوي على ياقوت أحمر وألماس وياقوت أزرق وزمرد، وقد تم سحرها لتعد نقاط منازل جريفندور وهافلباف وريفنكلو وسليذرين على التوالي.
Mr. Sallow in the restricted section. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
يعني اعتمد عليك سير نيكولاس، ابوس ايدك. انا المفروض ان انا اكون طالب محترم يعني لغايه ما بروفيسور فيج يرجع. مهندس هوجورتس المعماري يظهر هنا وهو محاط بتمائل المنازل الأربعة، والذي صمم وأشرف على بناء قلعة هوجورتس إلى جانب المؤسسة روينا ريفنكلو التي ينسب إليها الفضل في إنشاء مخطط الأرضية المتغير باستمرار. Pleasure to meet you sir. سوري سير نيكولاس أنا معاك. تقريبا.
This may be a leap, but I believe I know who ended up with those pages. I'd be happy to take you to him if you'd be so kind as to perform a small favor for me along the way.
إيه بقى؟ عاوزني أعمل لك إيه وأنت راسك مقطوعة؟
Small favor in exchange for getting those pages.
Yes, it's nothing really. I'd be grateful if you could simply go into the kitchen and procure a little rotten roast beef.
إيه ده؟ هو ده السمول فيفر؟ عايزني اخش لك المطبخ؟
I beg your pardon. Roast beef. Rotten roast beef.
That is correct. Rotten roast beef. If one floats through it just right, one can almost taste it.
Ugh.
قست عبيط
I can do that. But why me?
It's simple, my young friend. My ghostly form cannot carry it.
Okay, أساعدك
If
حاضر.
you'd be so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain everything else in due course. Here we are. Tickle the pear and head on in.
Did you say tickle the pear?
Yes,
أدغدغ
in the painting.
المترة.
I'll wait right here. Do try not to get in the way of the house elves.
ريفاليوم.
I'm already imagining sweet aroma of.
إذا دغدغ أحدهم الكمثرى الموجودة في هذه اللوحة الساكنة لوعاء من الفاكهة، فإنها ستصدر ضحكات قبل أن تتحول إلى مقبض باب للسماح بدخول مطبخ هوجورتس. أوكي. يبقى ندغدغها. إيه ده؟ ودي. أوكي. ده سحر ده ولا إيه؟ ماشي مؤاخذة. الحصول على لحم بقري مشوي ومتعفن. يا ايه القرف اللي انت عايزه؟ طالب في الخير مرني. الحصول على لحم بقري مشوي ده اجيبه منين اللحم البقري المشوي المتعفن؟ انت دي طلباتك غريبة. في فلوس هنا. بس بشكل عملي ومبدع للغاية، ابتكر جينيو منزل هوجورتس منزلا مريحا يشبه القرية لأنفسهم بين هذه البراميل في مطابخ هوجورتس. بالطبع لا يمكن للمرء أن يدعي معرفة كيف يبدو حقا في الداخل، حيث يتمتع جينيو المنزل بسحر غير عادي خاص بهم. اوكي.
There's a disgusting smell.
قلتلك يا سيدي اللحمة اللي انت عايزها. اوه.
Student, what a treat! What can Finky get for you? A pumpkin pasty? Perhaps some Welsh rabbit?
Sounds lovely, but what I really need is this rotten roast beef.
Nick sent you, didn't he? Please help yourself. Finky supposes Nick's tired of loitering about simply to experience the faintest memory of the taste of food.
Merci لك.
It was nice to meet you. Thank you for the beef.
Happy to help and to meet you as well. Please give Nick Finky's regards.
اوكي. في هنا صناديق تتفتح عندك؟ اوه في حاجة هنا.
All of this was going on right beneath our feet.
في حاجة هنا. اهو. حين ينتهي جنيو المنازل في هوجورتس من وضع الطعام الذي تم إعداده على هذه الطاولات، ينقل سحريا إلى الطاولات الموجودة في القاعات الكبرى مباشرة بالأعلى. أوكي، يعني القاعات اللي احنا بنقعد فيها موجودة فوق بالظبط. ايه الأطباق دي كلها؟ أوه، مشفتيش حاجة؟ ها؟ في صندوق هنا، قفازات. احنا معنا قفازات صفرة. اشرب اشرب. خد يا برنس، جبتلك اللحم المعفن اللي انت عايزه.
You're back. No trouble, I take it?
Not at all. Fienke sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef.
Glad to hear it. Kind elf, Fienke. Now, let's get that beef to Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore, and you'll be one step closer to finding those pages.
This is all rather cryptic, Sir Nicholas. What's going on?
Terribly sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sir Patrick organizes the Headless Hunt, a group of headless ghosts who gather for various, headless activities.
Headless activities?
You'll see. Anyway, I don't know how, but a member of that hunt, Richard Jackdaw, had the pages when he was alive. My plan is to take the rotten roast beef to Sir Patrick so that he'll allow me, us, to engage with the hunt and speak to Jackdaw. Shall we?
يا سيدي يلا بينا.
Very well. I'd like to meet Sir Patrick myself and see this headless hunt.
Wonderful. You won't regret it.
كل ده عشان يتنيل يتكلم ويقول لي الصفحات المقطوعة من الكتاب اللي لقيناه في الحلقة اللي فاتت فين.
Do stay behind me. It's Sir Patrick we want.
Oi, Nesta, look who's here.
What have we told you, nearly headless Nick?
Hello, Sir Ramsay. Do let us pass. We've brought a little something for Sir Patrick.
Probably come to try to beg his way in again.
Do they always talk to you like that?
All in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
Rest assured, you'll have your information from young Jackdaw in no time. Wherever he may be.
What I'd give for a flagon of mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now. Then this party would be complete.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
This is all very suspicious.
لحم معفن يا سيدي.
What do you really want? As if I need to ask.
It's Richard Jackdaw. Where can we find him? May we speak to him?
Jackdaw, eh? Why, here he is now. What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like, eh, Nick?
Sir, you jest.
It's bound to be around here somewhere. Probably being used in a game. If you find it, I give you my permission to speak with him, my young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this putrescent
انتوا ناس معفنة
gift
كلكم
home.
والله.
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
we aren't the headless except for a little bit of tendon hunt, after all. Now, please, follow me and I shall help you find your way out.
Farewell, my young friend. Perhaps your luck with these chaps will be better than mine.
متشكر. ما نشوف بقى فين جاك دو. انت جاك دو؟ انت مش جاك دو.
أكيو.
لا أكيو ايه؟ ريفاليو. أكيد في صناديق في الحتت دي. في صندوق تحت. صندوق كبير كمان. بس سعد مش عايز دوشة. ريفاليو.
لافيوسو.
هو مش عايز يتفتح ليه؟ ماشي نحاول ندور على راس المقطوعة.
Who will be next to play our little game of hide and seek amongst the pumpkins?
بقول لك ايه.
Hello again. Can you help me?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him, oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins. Not just once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfrey will move the head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
يا عم يلا بينا.
If that's what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvelous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times.
تقلقش انا هجيبهولك.
Begin! Cast away until you find him.
فين البامبكن بقى؟
Revelio.
هو هنا.
Levioso.
Discovered already? Looks like we need to find another pumpkin to hide in, eh, Jackdaw?
Whatever you say, Dumfrey.
اوكي ريفاليو. في صندوق تحت. في صناديق تحت. طب انا بقول ننزل تحت وننفض للراس بقى. بس مش هيتفتح برضه يا جميل. ريفاليو. هو ده؟ قفشتك.
Here we go again.
اوه دي كانت تاني مرة فعلا. ماشي. قفشتك. ريفاليو. هتجري لغاية فين بس انا؟ بس تعال.
Is it over yet? Are we still going?
فاضل لنا مرة.
Revelio.
اوه لقيتك. قفشتك.
Well done. Of course, having a wand served you well. Still, I believe congratulations are in order.
Not too bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here, You've earned it.
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave.
شفت ايه بقى في الكهف؟
Pages are
احكي لي
likely
كده.
still moldering away with my remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are why you lost your head, and I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes. You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to go?
يلا بينا. طب ما تقول لي كده الكهف ده فيه ايه؟
What will I find in the cave?
Aside from my mortal remains, if I remember correctly, some treasures, a magical bridge. But what kind of an adventure would it be if I spoiled the surprises for you?
ماشي.
I
قبلك هنا.
need those pages, so I suppose I'd better meet you. Thank you.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfrey can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
كل واحد عايز مني حاجة. ليفل 9 نايس. ده شباب فيديو النهارده. اذا الفيديو عجبك متنساش تعمل لايك وسبسكرايب. نشوفكم فيديو جديد في تختيم سلسلة هوجورتس ليجاسي. باي باي.